and welcome to another 3ABN Today cooking program. We are the Micheff sisters.
I'm Linda.
I'm Brenda.
And I'm Cinda.
That's right. We have a lot of fun cooking in the kitchen together, and we hope you will have a lot of fun cooking with us today. Today we have an Asian buffet. So we've kind of just
you're gonna love this.
put a little something from some very different Asian countries, and we had fun doing this, didn't we?
Oh, we did. And you know, I challenge you, if you go, I don't like Asian food, I'm gonna just about guarantee that you're gonna like these dishes.
They
Let's
really
show
are.
'em
They
what
are
we're making
flavorful
today.
and so full of color.
Let's show them what we're making.
We're starting off with my spicy vegetable fried rice. And
that
you
is
can see
delicious.
all the bright colors in there. Lots of reds and greens, and absolutely delicious.
Oh, and my Thai vegetable curry. Oh, I was over in Thailand learning how to cook
That's
that.
right. That looks delicious.
And we're going to have sesame tofu.
One of my favorites. That's my favorite restaurant, actually. It's China Star carries that, and I love
Okay,
it.
good luck with the name of this one.
Okay, this is yache bokum. Basically, it's a Korean vegetable stir fry. That's what it is, and it is
sounds
very
good.
good.
And then my Thai soba noodle salad.
And I love that too. I absolutely love it. I saw that you had some edamames in there. One of my favorites.
Then we're going to have tofu vegetable lo mein.
Ooh.
And that's you can't go wrong with any type of vegetable lo mein in my book. I love that.
I do too.
But we're going to start this. The first recipe is my spicy vegetable fried rice. Let me read the recipe for you. You will need 1 medium onion, 1 tablespoon of canola oil, 1 tablespoon of chili paste, 4 cups of fresh baby spinach, 3 cups of mushrooms, 1 cup of carrots, 1 medium red bell pepper, 1 cup of fresh bean sprouts, 1 cup of bamboo shoots, 1 cup of water chestnuts, 2 cups of broccoli florets, 2 cups of snow peas, 4 cups of cooked brown rice, 2 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid aminos, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1/2 cup of whole cashews, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which is optional. And I say optional because some people are a little more salt sensitive. My sisters, if they were going to be honest with you, would say I can get a little bit carried away on the salt sometimes, so I have to really hold back because I like that salt. So I put optional on there, so don't put it in first, and then you can add it if you need it. How's that?
Okay.
What?
Hold back for just 1 minute.
All right.
All right?
Uh-oh.
She's
Hold
going to
back.
do it anyways. Just let her do it.
I want you to notice that everything here is colored like a rainbow. Look at all the rich colors. And when you color your plate like a rainbow and you serve it, you have all these rich colors and different textures, you are getting good nutrition, and you do not have to stress about, is my family getting everything they need?
That's
There we
absolutely
go.
true.
We
So
got that out. I feel better. I hope you guys do. I knew it was coming.
All right, let's see if you feel good enough to turn up the heat on us. I've already sauteed the onions, and I'm going to just now, I have some Thai chili paste. And so, sis, you can just stir this in, and you will immediately start to, this is a little bit spicy. It's also, surprisingly, a little bit salty. So that's why you don't need, I didn't have, I have the salt optional in there because the Thai chili paste is actually a little bit salty.
Well, Thai food is traditionally very spicy, so
It is.
you could add more of this for me.
And so I always add in a stir fry the vegetables that take the longest to cook. So a little carrot is a little bit harder, so we're going to throw the carrots in, and you can stir that up, sis. And then while she's stirring that, and look how nice, ooh, can you start to
How
smell
about
that?
the mushrooms?
Actually, you can do the mushrooms. That would be fine. And I like to get my bamboo shoots and my water chestnuts in there, really because they're getting flavored. They're picking up all that flavor that you're stirring in there. And then I'm going to give this to you, sis.
All right.
And this, while she is stirring that together, I have my Bragg's liquid aminos, and we have
And
our
that's the
cooked
same thing as like
soy sauce. Soy sauce. So you're going to stir the Bragg's liquid aminos into that
Into the rice?
and I'll just let you use this same little spatula if we find.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, you're going to just be keep that. Is that up as high as it'll go?
I think so. You want the red pepper in here now?
actually, I'm going to put the spinach in there and the red pepper. So we can put the red pepper. I really just want this to be crunchy tender. So this is not going to cook a long time at all. So now I'm going to start adding the spinach, and when you get that stirred around, I'll add a little bit more.
The one thing about spinach, it looks like there's a lot of spinach here, but you're going to see it wilts down fast.
Very quickly. Very quickly. And
I mean, it looks like it's overwhelming, but it's not.
you'll see very quickly this is just going to, you'll think, where did that go? And
See,
it's not-
so keep your eye on this because you're gonna be
Isn't
looking
that
at this going,
beautiful?
oh my, she's not gonna be able to stir all that too. Where'd the spinach go?
Okay, sis, get to stirring.
All that beautiful color that God made.
We put this
Awesome.
over here.
Okay, I
And-
think this is pretty much stirred up.
Is that good?
And what is
Okay.
this for?
This is, well, we got it. This is our sesame oil. And we're going to
Okay.
wait because that's the last thing on the dish. You
Oh,
drizzle that
secret
sesame oil
ingredient.
right over the top. So that's what it is. That's like the secret ingredient. The flavor is fine without it, but oh my goodness, it just really enhances the flavor of this dish when you put it on there. And also, if you like things that are a little bit spicy, go ahead and add a little bit more of that chili paste.
Go ahead, add it right now.
I could add
For me.
another teaspoon for me personally. I like things a little bit spicier. I made this something that most people could eat, okay? That's not very spicy.
I know Jeremy, our cameraman.
Uh-huh.
He's back there going,
Add it. Okay. All right, so let's keep that. When this starts to get wilted down a little bit more, you can see how this is already starting to disappear. Go ahead and keep bringing that the hot dish over it. And you can see even our mushrooms will wilt down some. And I liked, the reason I put those water chestnuts in the bamboo shoots is they don't really need to cook. They just need to get hot, but they absorb that flavor. And I like to have that
that good
all-
chili paste flavor.
That chili paste flavor. And so I really like that.
And
Can
see,
you-
if you keep working the spinach to the bottom,
Right.
it wilts faster.
Right. And that's, and now I'm going to go ahead and put our broccoli florets. And if you have stems and pieces like that of the stem, those are very sweet. And you can put those in there too. It's not a problem at all. Go ahead and just add those. And that way nothing goes to waste
I
in
love
this
the
dish.
pea pods. They're so good.
The pea pods are the very last thing because honestly they cook so quickly.
They are
that
delicious.
They really are. So you got that. Now, did you see where that spinach has almost disappeared? Take a look. Right here, it has just been absorbed into that whole dish.
Where'd it go? I can't. Where did it go? See?
Oh, there you go. So now we're going to go ahead and add the pea pods. Okay, the sweet peas and our fresh bean sprouts. And as soon as she basically stirs them in there, that's going to be good enough right there to.
Because you don't want these vegetables to get like really mushy.
No.
You want them to be crunchy firm.
I like crunchy tender is the way I like to describe them, and Cinda actually taught me that term. I really like it. I use it a lot now. And go ahead and put your cashews in there and get those going, sis.
That's my husband's favorite nut.
And a good source of protein, too, the cashews.
That is. And then I'm going to just now gently start adding. She's already put the Bragg's liquid aminos in this brown rice. And this is, I love brown rice. It is very, very good for you. And
I love it, too.
I'll be honest, I do enjoy white rice, but it doesn't have the nutrition that brown rice has in it. So,
Well, I'll be honest. I really don't like white rice anymore.
Really?
It doesn't have any flavor to me.
come on, keep mixing. Keep mixing.
I'm busy talking here. It seriously doesn't have any flavor to me. I don't like it.
Oops, got some here. Now she's going to, when all of this is stirred in, you're just going to drizzle that sesame oil over the top, stir it up, and serve. And it's that easy. That's all there is to
And
it.
I'll have
And
to
you
admit,
have some right there.
Linda and
Giselle.
I had a big bowl of this in the back, and it is delicious.
You really are going
Our
to try
bowls
this
were
one.
just about this big, though.
Not mine.
It wasn't huge.
I'd like to have you take a look at what it looks like all completed and just it plated up on a plate. You don't even need a garnish for this dish if you notice because
It's awesome.
it's absolutely
It's just beautiful like it
beautiful
is.
but like it is. And all you need is a fork. And
Well, I know something that you won't be able to eat with a fork. Well, not real easy. And that is my Thai vegetable curry.
oh, that's true. Oh, that's good.
Let me read the recipe for you. You will need 1 tablespoon of canola oil, 1 medium onion chopped, 4 cloves of fresh garlic minced, 8 tablespoons of red or green curry paste, 2 teaspoons of Veggie-Cell or all-purpose seasoning, 2 Thai bird's eye red chili or 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, which is optional, 2 13.5-ounce cans of coconut milk, 2 cups of sliced portobello mushrooms, 3 cups of fresh green beans, 2 cups of coarsely chopped zucchini, 2 cups of coarsely chopped yellow squash, 3 cups of cubed potatoes boiled until tender, and salt to taste. Ever since my daughter Katie was a student missionary in Thailand, I have grown to love Thai food even more.
You know, actually, I never really knew much about Thai food until Katie came back from Thailand, and I don't think she's fixed a dish I don't like.
Well,
I mean, she's
apparently-
an amazing cook, and it really, it's one of my favorite cuisines now.
I didn't know about Thai food either, so when Katie was over there, I thought, I want to do something really special for Katie. And so I knew that Katie loved ramen noodle soup. So I sent her a whole case.
No,
it
you
cost me
didn't.
about $30 to send it. And when she got it and opened it up for Christmas, what can I say? I didn't know that they ate that over there. So it did turn out so special, and I worked so hard to have something special. So I'm really glad to learn about Thai food.
Oh, let me tell you, Katie and I have so much fun getting in the kitchen and cooking together. And I learned so much from Katie because after being over there for a year, oh, she is amazing. And I mean, it's fun.
We're actually trying to talk Katie into coming doing a cooking program with us. So. Write and tell her, Katie, we want you on the program, and we'll do another one. And you know, we have, sisters, we have a very special friend that loves Thai food. So Sean Boonstra is a special friend of ours. And
That's right.
Sean, this dish is for you.
So bring Jean and the kids and come for supper tonight.
That's right. So I don't want to burn your
Okay.
onions. What am I doing
Keep
here?
stirring. You've got the onions going, and I'm going to add the mushrooms,
Okay.
and then
And you just leave them in big
now,
pieces, huh?
you know, I'm going to actually mince the garlic, but you know how they do it in Thailand?
I'm scared to ask.
Seriously, this is what we learned in cooking class. You put your peeled garlic right there. You put your knife on top of it, and you just go, "Woo," and that's what you do. Look at that.
Wow.
You're just going to put it in like that?
Yeah, I like that better than the garlic
That's what they
press.
do.
All right,
So,
let's see
but-
what the press will do.
Here, sis. You love the one who doesn't love gadgets. We're gonna have her do this.
All right, I can do this.
Let's see.
You might want to. You could. Well, you might want to.
I'm going to put it all back
I
in
noticed
this little
that you
dish.
left everything big. Is that supposed to be this
And
way?
just do it right over the skillet. Squeeze, sis.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, let's cheer her on. Do it,
Come on,
sis. Come
sis.
on.
I don't know.
Hey, keep going.
There's this little skin in there.
Yeah. You don't want that. We'll take the skin.
Well, you
like
put it in
that.
there last time.
All right, fine.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Squeeze. Get those muscles going. There you go.
This does smell amazing.
Doesn't it?
But I love the smell of onions and garlic cooking.
I do too.
It's,
Do you know-
it's just like, oh, that just, the aroma of that is just so appetizing. Gets you hungry.
Do you know
immediately.
almost every Thai dish
There you go.
starts with garlic and onion. And a lot of times they'll use the spring onion or the green onion. Mm-hmm. And you can do that too if you want. Now,
They don't eat a lot of raw onion there, do they?
no.
Yeah.
No.
None of us like raw onions.
No. Okay, for the yellow squash, you can put that in.
Okay.
And this is the zucchini. I just take and I just cut the top off. And now they have their food in their curries really chunky. And so I just kind of go like that. Just, you want nice big chunks. And
That looks like a nice big chunk.
And they do the tender too.
All right.
The cooked, you know, they don't do it
Crunchy
real,
tender?
Crunchy tender. They don't do the
mushy.
nope, which I love. I don't like my vegetables mushy.
Not too many vegetables I like mushy, really.
No. Not,
Broccoli is one vegetable that if it turns that changes that color from that bright green to a really kind of a pasty green where it's really cooked too much, I cannot eat that at all. I have to have my broccoli tender.
I just think it's
And
so
bright
wonderful
green.
how God did make so many wonderful things for us to like. If we don't like one thing, it's like He provided for something else that someone
That's
else
right.
would like. He has something for everybody
Everyone, right.
that's nutritious and good. I just thank Him. He's an awesome God.
okay, sprinkle your seasonings over it. And now salt, just do salt to taste. So I'm just sprinkling a little of the salt to taste.
Okay.
And sis, now this is the cayenne pepper. And if you have the bird's eye chili, I didn't have time to go to the Oriental Market. You can get the bird's eye chili at the Oriental Market. They look like this, but they're smaller
And red.
and red. And so you could use these if you
know how
wanted.
I know? Because you asked me to pick you up sometime, and I had to go in there and look. And they didn't speak any English because the
They're hot.
people that were in charge of the store had taken a break, and so it was just somebody covering that didn't speak any English. Oh, boy, did I do some sign language to get those peppers for you. And I did.
I'd like to have been around to see that, actually. I'm going to put a little more cayenne in it. And you could put, like I said, the bird's eye chili, or you can use them for garnish. And sis, I'm going to get you going on something. This is the coconut milk. I like to use a can of the light coconut milk and a can of the regular coconut milk. Coconut milk is very good for you, but it's also very high in calories. And so I like to just kind of save on the calories that way. And you don't sacrifice flavor when you mix them. So sis, if you'll take the paste and put that in there. And now the green beans, you can do, I said 3-inch pieces because they like their stuff chunky over there. But of course you don't have to be exact. That's about as exact as we're getting.
Okay.
See?
Turn right in there.
Add that. Yep.
Those are fresh green beans.
Fresh green beans.
Look how nice
Just
this looks. It's so beautiful.
Wash them. That's what I love about Oriental food too. They use a lot of vegetables.
They do.
And I mean, look how easy that is. There's no measuring.
You know,
this.
actually, we've traveled all over the world, and I don't think I've been to a country yet that didn't have vegetables. So it seems like there's some type of vegetable in every country.
And some countries have vegetables that we've never had. Like in Africa, they had vegetables we've never ever seen before.
Well, my friend Shirley worked, she was went to an island and she was taught school there, and they didn't actually have any vegetables at all. And
Really?
they had to have them shipped in, and they were very
Really?
expensive.
Oh, wow.
You ready over there?
Okay, if you've got that mixed up.
Okay.
Now, the potatoes, I wait and I add, these are cooked potatoes. I cube them and I add them. These are actually the vegetables. I think they're almost done. You can let this simmer in here for about 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want to do it too long because you don't want the vegetables.
And the color changes a bit, too.
Right.
You
And
know?
so you don't want to
Look at how beautiful
let it cook
that
too
is.
long. That's almost ready, and we're going to put the potatoes in. I mean, of course, you know I'm going to put potatoes in. And
Oh, that looks beautiful.
that's it.
And you could even chunk up the potatoes more if you wanted,
You
right?
could, yeah, absolutely.
And it
just
takes
let that
on
simmer?
chunks. You have some right there.
It
and
takes on, let me show you some that I prepared beforehand. See it, the richness of it, the color? It takes on a rich color.
That's right. And then, and do you know what we're going to do next?
I do.
Do you?
Sesame tofu. Let me read the recipe. We're going to need 4 cups of tofu, diced and baked, 1 cup of sweet and sour sauce, 2 cups of steamed broccoli. For the sweet and sour sauce, you will need 1/4 cup of Bragg's liquid aminos, 2 tablespoons of sugar cane granules, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1 clove of fresh garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of creamy peanut butter. You will also need 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1 tablespoon of cold water. This is one of my husband's favorite dishes. He loves tofu.
But I think just about everything you make
I was
is his
just going to
favorite.
say, boy, everything is her husband's favorite.
I don't use a lot spinach for him though. He doesn't like spinach. So if I put spinach in something, I have to take it out because he doesn't
for
like
him.
it for Jim.
Yeah.
But I love spinach.
Oh, just whip it up really fine.
See, her husband not only loves her, he loves everything she cooks.
That's because she cooks everything he loves.
But when I think he needs a little bit more green, what I do is I put it in the blender, like if it's added to my spaghetti sauce or something.
Uh-oh.
And he doesn't know it's in there.
He does now.
Oh, hi, honey. Well, you can blend it up if you want. Your kids won't eat vegetables or whatever, and I'm making
I think you're
spaghetti sauce.
busted.
I can blend it up and put it in there. It gives them nice flavor.
busted.
And
You know, I'm so blessed because my husband eats anything.
I know
You just
that.
put it on
That's
the
true.
table. Am I not
That's
right?
absolutely
He eats-
right.
It doesn't matter. He eats it. I'll go, honey, do you like that? I said, what you just ate? What did I just eat? I said, well, do you like it? Well, yeah, it's fine. Could use a little hot sauce. That's his answer to everything.
He also eats the leftovers. I mean, he does eat.
Oh, my
he
husband
doesn't like
likes
yeah.
this.
I'll start what are you doing? He'll stop me. Her husband will stop. What are you doing? I said, well, it's just don't throw that away. And he
Now-
If you ask him if he likes something, that's his automatic go-to answer. Yeah, it's good. Could use some hot sauce.
I think he's going to like the tofu too. Cut it into square cubes, and usually I slice it in
Like
half.
this way?
And then you can make bigger little cubes, whatever. And just cut that up. And I am going to, in this bowl, I'm going to put a cup of water with some Bragg's liquid aminos. And you don't have to do this. This is just one of the things I like to do, just marinate the tofu in.
Oh, okay.
And cut it in bigger
How long does
pieces.
it have to
like
marinate?
this?
Yeah, more like this size. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just put it in there.
All right. Go for a little swim, guys.
And sis, you
There you go. Go for a little swim.
and I'm gonna have this sister make a slurry.
Okay.
And if you could turn the heat on for my pan,
Okay.
I'm going to start heating my water. And I've got a cup of water in here. And I also am going to put my Bragg's liquid aminos, or you can use a light soy sauce.
Okay, and do you
Hey,
put-
they're swimming. They're having a great time over here.
And do you put your slurry in while it's all cold liquids?
No, I do mine into hot. I always do mine into hot.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a little Florida crystals in there, and I've got a little bit of ginger, and I have some,
What else?
I think that's
Canola oil. looks
canola
like to
oil.
me.
She's going to smell it first.
Well, I want to make
That's
sure.
good. You're going to make sure.
And a little bit of sesame oil here.
I love the smell of that sesame
I
oil.
do too.
Okay, and we're going to put some fruit sweetened ketchup in here.
Okay.
Maybe you can stick that in there.
Okay.
And then we have a little bit of creamy peanut butter.
Now there you got me. I love peanut butter. I really do.
I do too.
I
like it. I love it. I really do.
That's what Brenda's grandson says.
I like it, Auntie Sita. I love it. I
really
I just love little kids. They are just so sweet.
They really are.
Boy, our tiny tots sure say some cute things. They're just so much fun.
Yeah,
You had to tape your Nature Time segment in the rain. I felt so bad for them. Here, all these little tiny tots out in the rain. And
yes, but
Oh, I thought I had no problem with it. I was sitting in the truck with Rodney, our director. I said, Rodney, I don't know what their problem is.
I didn't have a problem either because Jeremy Steenson was our
Floor
director out there, and he took such good care of those kids. Those kids loved him. And in fact, even when Miss Jeannie hollered over and said, "There's a snake over here," well, I actually hollered over and I said, "Jeremy, there's a snake," because we were looking everything over to make sure it's safe for the kids.
All
he
of a sudden,
comes right
Jeremy
over
comes
there.
running across
He
the field.
picks that snake up and he saved the kids. I mean, he is awesome.
And I got pictures.
you do.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really, really
Was
awesome.
it a dangerous snake?
Yes. Jeremy cared more about the tiny tots than himself, and that's what I love about him. I mean,
Jeremy, we love
it
ya.
was a water moccasin, and he right away he was more interested in the safety of the children than his own self. So I love that. You know, it's kind of like Jesus. You know, it is like Jesus.
Right.
Jesus is more interested in us than in himself, and
right.
I love that. Well, sis,
You want me to put this in now, or garlic? Should we squeeze
you
some garlic
put
in
the
there?
garlic in there.
My tofu's
Okay.
swimming over here.
Okay, we're
having a
going
good
to
time.
pretend that the tofu over here that Cinda has cut up for us has been in. You want to leave it like that one.
Okay.
Spray your pan really good. And then.
Muscles, sis,
I got it.
muscles.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, pan
Okay.
sprayed good.
All right.
Okay, and then just lay a few pieces on there, just enough. We'll let the rest soak, but just enough to show you what we do.
Now, do I put the slurry in?
You can put the slurry in.
Okay.
All right, I've been itching to do that over here.
I know you
Ever
have.
since I slurried it up over here.
She slurred up.
And see how fast it thickens?
Wow.
Yeah. Should we turn this down?
A little bit. And then spray the top of your tofu over there.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you just bake it for about 15, 20 minutes. This sauce here is done. That's all
Okay.
there is to it.
Is that
Set
this
aside.
tofu has been baked?
This tofu has already been baked, and I just garnish it with some fresh broccoli, and you can look at right over here and sprinkle sesame
sesame
seeds
seeds.
on top.
Wait a minute. Cinda's got to do the taste test here. You're not going to weigh that easy. Can you see? Wow. And the verdict is?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? You're going to have to try again.
I'm not sure. I need more.
It's
That's
quick
good.
I
and
think
it is easy.
you passed the taste test over
It's
there.
quick and easy.
We like them.
All right, what's next?
Well, what's next is my yache bokum, which is a Korean stir fry. You will need 1 medium onion, 1 clove of garlic, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 1 medium red bell pepper, 2 cups of broccoli florets, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon of Bragg's liquid aminos, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, 1 cup of water, 1 medium baked sweet potato cut into 1-inch chunks. And that's all. Now, anything that's got sweet potato in it, I think as much as you like regular potatoes, I love sweet potatoes.
Well, I do love sweet potatoes.
I like them too.
after
They're
all.
pretty good.
I love just a plain baked sweet potatoes, and I love the skin.
That's my favorite.
I love
I don't
the
need
favorite.
anything on my sweet potato. I like it just like that. In fact, in Thailand, when we were over in Thailand, they have big purple. They're deep purple sweet potatoes, and they sell the street vendors
Are
sell
they as
them.
flavorful? Is it?
Oh, better. Not kidding. And you just grab a sweet potato, and everywhere you see people walking around like this, just walking
How are
around,
they-
chopping.
How
just
are they
carrying
doing
the
that?
sweet potatoes.
How are they doing that?
Show me.
You know, that's better
Oh,
than
so good.
walking around with an ice cream cone or something.
Well,
that's true. But you see them all over.
Yeah, show us again how they did that.
I turned your fire on here.
Okay, so let's get those onions sauteing. We've got a little sesame oil in here, and we have our slivered onions, and you're going to get those sizzling really good. Sis, if you would peel this, this is already
Do I
baked.
have to peel it?
You need to peel it. That's
Really?
true. That's right. You need to peel it. And
That's a good thing. Then the peelings are left for you.
yeah, then you can have the
well,
peelings.
all
there
right.
you go. And
I like how you think.
while that is sauteing in the onions, I'm going to add the red pepper flakes. And that will really make that seasoning just pop. It really intensifies the flavor, and you're going to kind of smell that, I bet you, soon, Linda. And while she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put my garlic clove in here. I'm just going to put it in the garlic press, and you just kind of squeeze really good like that. I'm going to put that in there, get that garlic, get all that in there. That's it, okay. And now you can smell that garlic in there too. It smells really good.
That's true.
And if you like things a little bit spicier, go ahead and add a little bit more red pepper flakes or cayenne pepper, because that really makes this dish. This is on a heat level on a scale of 1 to 10. The heat level on this would probably be like a 3 or 4. So I really like about maybe a 7 or 8 myself. So I would probably double that.
This is a good job for me.
It is. I bet you're enjoying that over there. So now the onions are starting to get just a little bit tender. We're going to put the red peppers.
So you want big chunks?
Yep, big chunks. And we're going to put our broccoli.
Ooh,
And
it's looking pretty.
Broccoli is a very, very good vegetable to eat. It's just packed with nutrients. In fact, they say if you had to only choose one vegetable, broccoli is on one of the lists to choose for just a wide variety of nutrients, just really packed with it. So good. And I love the color that the red pepper, it gives it as well. It just makes it, I know, sis, color your plate like a rainbow.
That's right. It's important.
But that's true. You could even do them bigger than that, chunks.
I was
really nice and big chunks. Right? Nice big chunks. And sis, just keep stirring that around. And you notice that nice sesame oil gives it a very, very good flavor. Yache bokum is a Korean dish. It just means basically a vegetable stir fry. And you can put anything in there that you want in terms of vegetables. I just happen to choose something I like it just a little bit simple. You can also put some tofu, baked tofu like Linda was baked in your sesame tofu. You could just put that in there as well, which would be
that would be good.
That'd be
you want
very
this
good.
in there now?
And the broccoli needs to get done just a touch. We want it just crunchy tender, not too much.
No problem. I got things to do over here anyways.
Yes, I can see you're enjoying the skins.
I have things to do.
Yes, you do. The potato is already cooked. Is that pretty good? Yeah.
I like it.
Well, now we're going to just put the sweet potatoes in and just mix those around. And basically that you just need to heat those because they're already cooked. And when you bake your sweet potato, bake it a little, not to where it's mushy. Don't bake it to where it's completely mushy. You want it to be firm and stay together. You want those chunks to stay chunky. Then we're just going to add some water, and that should sizzle up nicely. We're going to add our Bragg's liquid aminos right there, and we're going to add this is the sweet chili sauce, and this is really your secret ingredient. Has a little bit of kick to it, and like I say, if you want to kick it up a notch, honestly, I would double that. I really would, but
I'm surprised you didn't.
She was thinking of everyone else.
I'm thinking of everybody else because not everybody has the spice level that you and I do. And Linda, you tend to like things a medium spice, wouldn't you say?
Oh man,
medium?
Katie has gone beyond. Joel and I even. After a year in Thailand, she loves it spicy. I mean, I can't eat the spice that she eats.
No? Now look at this and see how beautiful. And what you're going to do is just let that simmer just a minute. Now you don't want anything to cook any more than it's cooked right now. You can see how beautiful the colors are.
Yes.
And that's really all you want to do is just let it simmer just a couple more minutes.
Not all I want to do.
And
Part the ways. I got things to do.
okay, here, you can let me just give you a little bit.
Seriously, this is more fun.
I'll give you a little cooked right in here with a little sauce to it. Here you go, sis. There you go.
That's good.
And Said that,
And nutritious.
you can turn that off, sis, because it is done. When it comes
All
to that
right.
little simmery bowl, it is done. You don't want it to cook. You want it crunchy tender. And I
Right.
have one just served over a bed of brown rice. And brown rice, like I said, is so healthy for you. And that is all there is to it.
That's very good.
Isn't that? I really enjoyed that. Sis, what did you
we
fixing for us
have
next?
tofu
'Cause I-
vegetable lo mein.
Oh, but first, how about a Thai noodle salad?
That's right. And I like this one
And we
because I
wouldn't want to
love-
forget that.
No, we wouldn't.
Well, let me read the recipe for you. For the dressing, you will need 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of light coconut milk, 3 tablespoons of pure maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of Bragg's liquid aminos, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice, 1 teaspoon of fresh lime zest, and 1½ teaspoons of sriracha hot chili sauce, or your favorite hot chili sauce. Now for the salad, you will need 6 ounces of soba noodles cooked, 1 cup of red bell pepper, 1 cup of shredded carrots, 1 cup shredded cabbage, 1 cup cooked edamames, and 4 tablespoons of chopped peanuts for garnish. Now, if you're like my sister Brenda, you're gonna wonder, what are soba noodles? She's like, sis, what are these noodles? These are buckwheat noodles.
Buckwheat? Ooh, that's healthy.
Very healthy. And they're very good. You want to taste one?
No.
Here.
I think
Seriously?
No. I'll let you. You're the taster in the family. I think she's the designated taster of the sisters.
You want to taste it?
No.
Seriously?
I like them. I don't have to taste them.
Oh, they're very good, aren't they?
I like them too. I just had never heard of them before. So
Well, it makes a very healthy salad.
there's very little things that you make that I don't care for.
Aw, I'm feeling the love.
Hey, I like it too.
Okay, let's get going. Put our edamames in
I love these.
and our cabbage in. And sis, if you will mix up our dressing.
Cabbage,
mix
you
that
said?
special.
Okay.
Put your cabbage in.
All right.
And sis, you're gonna mix up your dressing, and so you're gonna do.
What about the peppers?
You can
Give it-
use. I use the sriracha. You can use
think I have
any chili sauce that you want. Here, sis. How about this?
Oh.
Aha.
That'll work.
I knew what she was looking for. See.
What about the red
where is
pepper?
Okay, there's the maple syrup and the Bragg's liquid aminos.
Aminos. All right. All of these
I
is going
can't
in
talk.
here. All of this is going in here.
Correct.
All right. I can
And
do
some
that.
salt, a little bit of salt, and your light coconut milk. Now, if you don't have light coconut milk, I just like to cut calories every chance I get, and so I use the light, but you don't have to. That's for the top. Now, Sister Linda, she may not like gadgets, but she loves to give us gadgets.
Yes.
And so she gave us this little nifty little juicer. So, before I use the nifty juicer, my daughter Katie loves gadgets too, and she gave me a couple things that
I
I'm going
love
to show
the
you.
safety case on this thing, I have to say. I really like
Yeah,
that.
I do too. A lot of people don't know about lime zest, but this is a little lime zester, and I've already washed my lime, and you'll want to do this before you squeeze the juice out of it, and you just get a little bit over it. See?
Neat.
Oh, yeah.
And you just kind of
So the
judge it that
zest
it's
is
about
just
a
from the skin of
From the
lime.
rind.
Uh-huh. Yep. You can do lemon or lime, and actually I like the lime flavor better in this. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit different flavor.
you
And
just-
generally a teaspoon, this is a small lime, so generally a teaspoon is going to be about almost all of
It
it.
smells wonderful.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
The
That's
aroma
where
is
all the
beautiful.
fragrant oils and stuff are in the fruit. And so we're just about done with that.
It's wonderful.
Isn't that awesome? And your hands.
I'm
smells
loving this
good.
peanut smell over here.
That's good.
There you go. Okay, that's
I was
about.
thinking about when we were kids, how the ways we ate peanut butter sandwiches. I loved peanut butter and dill pickle sandwiches.
Oh, so do I.
And, I mean, they're
That's
wonderful.
one of my favorites.
It is. It's one of those, you know, there's always comfort foods that you grew up with that have warm memories. That's one, is a peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich. Also, I loved peanut butter and banana and raisin sandwiches with a little bit of honey. So good.
Mom was
Okay.
pretty creative.
Yeah.
She was. Okay, now that we've gotten our zest off, we're going to just take this handy little nifty gadget that Linda gave us. She gave you and I both one. And you just twist it in. And then, I'm going to do it over here. Twist it in. And then, sis, you squeeze in the lime juice into here.
Into the dressing. Okay.
Take your lid off, and you squeeze that in.
Okay.
And now, Katie gave me, get my nap. Katie gave me this.
Does all of it go in there?
Yeah, it'll be about. That's
The juice?
probably enough. That's probably enough.
Okay.
Okay, Katie gave me this, my carrot shredder, and we're gonna see if Linda can do this.
Oh,
But
dear.
we're gonna challenge her here. But look how easy this is. Isn't that awesome?
I think one of
Actually-
you got me one of those.
No, you know what?
Katie got mine.
Each one of us was given one by Violet Corwin. Remember, she gave us,
Oh,
we
yeah.
called her Julian Peeler. And
Yes.
she gave each one of us those. And I got to tell you, I still think of her. I call her Julian Peeler, and she will send me emails from time to time and sign it Julian Peeler. And I love that. I want to tell you, I think about you every single time I use mine.
Isn't that awesome?
It really is.
Okay, Linda.
All right.
Go for it. Isn't that
And you
incredible?
can make, what I love about these is you can make.
Watch your fingers, though. That thing is dangerous.
Yeah,
This
it
is down
is.
here, and my fingers are up here, but good call.
Yeah, I'm just...
You can make them as short or as long as you want.
Right.
And that's what's nice, because you can, for some of my salads, I'll do like the whole length of a really tall carrot, and it's really cool.
And the thing that I like about it is that if you buy carrots in the store that are already julienned, they're usually a little bit thicker and coarser, you know, than this. This does it a little bit finer, and I love that.
Right.
You know, it's a little bit finer for
Right.
julienne. And
I think it went up in my hair somewhere.
Let's turn. Now you can turn it over. Here.
I'm sort of covered in it.
it's raining carrots around here.
Here, you can do it right over here, and we'll dump it in. That way, we're a little less dangerous, I think.
I think they're just trying to keep me busy.
Okay, keep them coming. Okay, sis, if
Yep.
you'll dump our dressing on here,
I'll do it.
and
Gotta
we'll
get it all
just
in
mix
there.
this up really good. This is so good. And you can eat it just
Okay.
like this, room temperature, or you can have it cold.
Can you make this up ahead of time?
Yes, you can. Not too long ahead of time. I wouldn't do it more than overnight, because the dressing may sit in a little bit.
And make it a little
But
mushy?
yeah, and you do, and again, also a little side note: when you're cooking your soba noodles, undercook them. You know, because you do not want your soba noodles soft.
No.
I made that mistake, and it's
And then
not
how
good.
are you going to serve that?
And then I serve it in purple lettuce leaves. I mean, but
Purple cabbage.
Purple.
Purple
I'm
cabbage
sorry,
leaves.
purple cabbage. What am I thinking about? This is what I'm thinking about. I got to get my.
She's already
fork.
got her fork candy for you, folks.
I got to taste
okay,
this.
I'm going to get rid of that over there for you.
I got to taste this, because this. You sure you don't want to taste this?
No,
You sure you don't want to taste
See,
this?
and take away your position as official sister taster. No, she is our official sister taster on the program.
Well,
we wouldn't rob
somebody's
her of
gotta
that
do
at all. Is that it?
But I have a confession to make. Actually, I did taste some. I tasted some of the sample, and it was very good.
Well, I want to show you. I meant to say purple cabbage leaves. I love to serve it in purple cabbage leaves, and with some decorative peppers on top, and then you sprinkle the peanuts on top of it, and right when you're serving it. And that's it.
Well, last but not least, Linda has a special dish for us, sis.
Tofu vegetable lo mein. And for that, you will need 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 clove of garlic, 1/2 cup of broccoli florets, 1/2 cup of carrots, 1/2 cup of onions, 1/2 cup of celery, 1/2 cup of sweet red peppers, 1 cup of tofu, 4 cups of lo mein noodles, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I love the quick and easy dishes.
I do.
I do.
And this one is just that, quick and easy. And
Let me
notice
guess.
we do have some color.
And let me guess. This is one of your husband's favorites.
It is
We have to give her a little bit of a hard time.
It is one of his favorites. You know, I love, and they do too, but I love to please my husband. I get such a joy out of seeing a smile on his face. So when he comes home, or if I have fresh bread baking or whatever, and he comes in and he smells that, I like him to remember that, you know, because it's the smell of home. And so I try really hard to make everything really nice, and I don't really have to try that hard because he just loves everything anyway. So
My husband and I eat so differently that I want to please him too. So I cook for him, and then I cook for me and the girls.
Boy, I really have it good, don't I? I just cook.
She doesn't know how hard it is.
well, there is one step that you can take your water and your liquid, Bragg's liquid aminos, and you put it in there.
Okay.
And then what I do different with the tofu, this is already cooked, so I just
did you
mix
cook
that
this?
together.
How did you cook
I
this?
put the tofu, it's a water-packed tofu, I put it in the freezer. Now what it does is it changes the texture, and
Yes,
it
it
becomes
does.
more of a meaty-like
Chewy.
texture. It's more chewy, and it changes that, and also it holds together better. So then I take it out and I drain it, I rinse it, and then
It is a totally different texture.
it is, and then you put it on a plate with a paper plate under, you know, with a napkin underneath, and then you put something heavy on
Paper
top,
towels.
paper towel, and you put something heavy on it, and to soak the water out. And when that's done, I cut it up in little chunks like this for this dish, and then I soak it in the water and the Bragg's
Bragg's.
liquid aminos, and then I put it on a tray that's been sprayed with vegetable spray. I spray the top of that, and I bake it. And then it's like, it comes up to little cubes like this.
Okay.
So
That's
what we're going to
delicious.
do first is we're going to put our sesame oil, so you want to stir
Okay.
that around.
Okay.
And we're going to do our
Well-
onions.
Do you want Cindy to slap that garlic first?
Yep, she can do that.
Here with that before I do it. And I'll just get creative over here.
You're really supposed to have a knife, but
Okay. And we're going to do our celery in
There you
there
go,
too,
babe.
because that does take a little bit of
Whoops.
time.
There you go.
there you go.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and put my carrots in.
Okay.
Ooh, it's already smelling good.
I like the way you slivered those celery pieces. That's pretty.
Well, you know how I did it.
How'd you do that?
Well, you taught. I forgot that was the cayenne. And actually,
Breathe, my friend, breathe.
Brenda is the one that actually taught me how to cut that, so that's probably why it looks familiar to her, because she's the one that taught me, and she taught
that.
She taught CQ, and CQ was helping cut them, and she cut them that way. And actually, I did cut these, but so yes, I like it
CQ
that way.
Nybauer. She's our graphic designer, and her and Melissa Hoffman come and help us do food prep. And honestly, we don't know what we do without
No, here's some peppers.
We love them.
So you're gonna stir the.
them. Oh,
We're gonna let our tofu
smelling good over here.
cook in there.
And Cinda really wants to stir this right now, sis. Come over here. She is aching to stir this. And I want to share. I really, truly just want to share. That's what sisters do.
I tell you what.
And actually, some of these pieces are kind of big. So
I
I'm
was
gonna break
wondering
them
about
up.
that. That looked like you put the whole tree
Can I
in.
help you?
Yes.
I was like,
Just
wow.
break them up and put them in.
Okay.
I just want you to, I don't want you to.
She's going to not let me get away with anything, is she?
You know, Solomon says that laughter is a good medicine, and it's true, it is.
It is. And we have a lot of laughter in our house.
And you cook that up and you know, the broccoli is steaming, and it really doesn't take long to make all that.
Oh no, it's almost done now.
The three of us have so much fun when we're together. I was thinking about the time we were all eating out in a restaurant. We were laughing and cutting up and having such a good time. And the table next to us came up. They said to the waitress, they said to the waitress, "Can you ask if we could join them? They're having so much fun." And Cindy says, "Well, sure." And so they moved our tables together, and we made new friends that day.
You know, Christians really are the happiest people in the world. And
They should be.
have the most fun. And you don't need you don't need alcoholic beverages or anything else to kind of mask that to bring it out. The joy is there, and it just comes. God is amazing.
Can I throw these in there? Because that really,
No.
I like the flavor when
I'll
they
do
start
you
getting
just
hot.
a few, but
All
not
right.
too many, because I like mine just on top.
Oh, I love
But
them.
we'll put
Look,
some in there for you.
I mean, oh, thanks. I love that flavor of that nut.
And then
when
we're
it
going to put
starts
the lo
getting-
mein noodles in. And we're going to do a little bit of salt here.
Okay.
And that's really all you do. She'll stir that up.
And when that all gets stirred, how are you going to serve it?
We're going to serve it just, we're going to serve it like this. I'll show you.
Oh my.
Let's just take a look at that.
Here it is.
Right
I
there.
just sprinkle some cashews on top, and we do it just like that.
And I love cashews, so I'm going to sprinkle a little more.
And I'll put a little bit more in here for.
Well, my sisters and I, we have 4 vegetarian cookbooks out. We're actually working on our 5th cookbook right now, and it's going to be called Family Favorites. But right now, we have the 4 that we have out. We'd like to show you right now how you can get one or all of them.
If you'd like to purchase the Micheff Sisters cookbooks, you can do so by writing to 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896. That's 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896. You can call us at 618-627-4651. That's 618-627-4651. Or you can visit their website at micheffsisters.com. It's all one word, and you spell Micheff, M-I-C-H-E-F-F. That's micheffsisters.com.
Hello, I'm Carrie Christian, and I hope you've enjoyed our Anchors of Truth series this year as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. Our next broadcast will be with Pastor Stephen Bohr from the Fresno Central Seventh-day Adventist Church in California. Truths That Matter focuses specifically on the state of the dead and on the Sabbath, and will air from August 17th through the 20th on 3ABN television. Don't miss these important sermons with titles such as The Acid Test, Wiping Out the IOUs, and The Inward Outworking. Pastor Bohr is the speaker-director of Secrets Unsealed Ministry, as well as senior pastor of the Fresno Central Seventh-day Adventist Church. Although he was born in Wisconsin, he grew up in Venezuela, where his parents were missionaries. In his 33 years of denominational work, he has served as a local church pastor, university theology teacher, conference youth director, Pathfinder director, ministerial secretary, and evangelist. His fluency in Spanish is an extra bonus for 3ABN Latino, since he will be preaching a Spanish series entitled Secrets of the Pentecost on that network during the same dates as his English series. For information on Spanish program times, please log on to 3abnlatino.org and click on the program schedule. Since we've begun airing Anchors of Truth, we've received many questions about when copies of the program will be made available. Generally speaking, once the programs are over on Saturday, we try to turn them around and have them ready for order by the following Monday. However, it takes us just a bit longer to put together the complete and fully featured DVD box set. So if this is what you'd like, please give us 2 or 3 weeks after the event to get this ready for you. As we move forward with Anchors of Truth, we want you to know that we've lined up many of your favorite speakers. We believe there's nothing more important to a Christian than to be anchored in the faith. So we want to thank each of you who have prayed for this ministry and supported our efforts to keep new programming on the air. As you may know, our donations decreased dramatically during the summer months, but we believe God will continue to impress those who will support 3ABN financially, making it possible for us to reach the world with the three angels' messages of Revelation 14. If the Holy Spirit is speaking to your heart, urging you to support us at this critical time, please send your tax-deductible love gifts to 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896, or call us at 618-627-4651 during regular business hours Monday through Thursday. Check out our website at www.3abn.org, and thank you for your love and faithful support. You're making a difference to the millions who are just learning about Jesus, and every day, precious souls are being added to His kingdom.
Well, we had so much fun cooking this Asian buffet for you today. And we also, if you notice, there's a wide variety from several different countries represented. And now let's take a look at some of the dishes that we prepared today. Starting off with the yachae bokum, which is really a Korean vegetable stir fry, packed full of those sweet potatoes and fresh vegetables. And let's see.
Oh, my soba noodle salad.
Ooh, that looks good. And I like how it's presented in that cabbage, red, purple cabbage. That's very creative, sis.
Thanks.
And then we also have the spicy vegetable stir-fry rice.
Oh, which is so delicious. Mm-hmm. And my Thai vegetable curry. Serve that with brown rice.
And a big spoon.
We have sesame tofu.
With the garnished with broccoli.
And tofu vegetable lo mein.
Oh, you know what? I liked everything.
I did too.
There was nothing I didn't like.
I love all the variety of foods that God has made around the world. It's just incredible.
I'd like to encourage everyone to be brave. If you're so used to the same foods that you eat all the time, be brave, you know.
Step out of your comfort zone. Try something new.
Try something new. And all the recipes are available on 3ABN's website. Just go to 3abn.org. So if you didn't have time to write it down, don't worry a bit about it. You can get all the recipes there.
Right.
That's all the time we have today. Until next time, may all your meals be seasoned with God's love. Bye-bye, everybody.